It's almost time. We'll see you on stage.
Congratulations, it's time.
It's almost time. We'll see you on stage.
Congratulations, it's time.
Good morning. One more time, good morning. There we are. My name is Dr. Elizabeth Johnson, and I serve as the Provost of the American Public University System. It is my great pleasure to serve as your Master of Ceremonies today. Look at you all, class of 2024. To those who are here in person and to those who are watching this live from around the world, welcome to this class of 2024 from the School of Security and Global Studies and to your commencement ceremony. All right, one quick housekeeping note. Could you please silence your cell phones if you have not already, so this day can be about our graduates. And at this time, I ask that you please stand for the national colors being presented by the Color Guard of the Color Guard of St. Andrew's Society of Washington, D.C., and remain standing for the United States National Anthem sung by U.S. Army First Class Master Sergeant Retired Holly Shockey.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
You may be seated. Our invocation will be delivered by University Chaplain, Dr. Cynthia Lindenmeyer.
With joyful hearts, let us gather in this moment of reflection And I invite you to just take a breath in and then slowly breathe out. And remember that in that simple act of breathing, we are all connected. Let us pray. Gratitude surrounds us, as today marks a significant milestone in our lives, the culmination of a journey that will shape and empower us for future endeavors. As we move forward, may we carry with us the lessons learned, the relationships forged, and the dreams ignited. Let us embrace the challenges that lie ahead with resilience, determination, and unwavering faith in our abilities. For this degree is not merely just a piece of paper, but a testament to our capacity to overcome obstacles and strive for excellence. Let us stand together, united in our commitment to building a brighter future for everyone. As we embark on this new chapter of our lives, may we do so with courage and compassion and a sense of purpose. Let us remember that no obstacle is unsurmountable and no dream is too big to pursue. And remember that you have the scaffolding of the American Public University system support you. Your brothers and sisters sitting next to you are going to be there to support you. So may you go forth for this place, knowing that you can make this world a place where all can live as one. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Lindenmeyer. I would like to take a moment to introduce some of the individuals around this room who are here to celebrate you. Let's start with the distinguished colleagues on the platform. Please stand as I say your name. Our President, Mr. Nuno Fernandes. Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Frank Ball. Class of 2024 Student Speaker, Mr. John DeStefano, Jr. Vice Provost, Dr. Michelle Newman. Dean of the School of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, Dr. Danny Welsh. Dean of the School of Health Sciences, Dr. Brian Freeland. Dean of the School of Arts, Humanities, and Education, Dr. Anthony Garibay. Dean of the School of Business, Dr. Jeremy Bauer. Dean of the School of Security and Global Studies, Dr. Julie Rouge. Serving on our Board of Trustees, both active and emeritus members, Board and President Emeritus, Dr. Wallace E. Boston. Board member, Lieutenant General Lori Reynolds. And we also have members of our academic and executive leadership team, including our Director of Wellness Services and Chaplain, Dr. Cynthia Lindenmeyer. Associate Provost of Engagement and Retention, Dr. Mitch Culver. Associate Provost of Quality and Innovation, Dr. Steve Ernst. Dean for the Center of Teaching and Learning, Dr. Kimberly Jacobs. Dean for Research and Academic Excellence, Dr. Lori Wasty. Vice President of Accreditation, Dr. Jennifer Helm. Vice President of Finance, Ms. Maria Guerrero. And Consultant APU Global Student Success, Mr. Benjamin Castro. Senior Vice President of Operations, Ms. Erica Orris. Interim Vice President, AMU Brand Expansion and Student Success, Mr. Danny Roby. Associate Vice President of Public Relations, Mr. Frank Tutelo. Vice President of Human Resources, Ms. Marissa Blackwell. And finally, our mace bearer, Dr. Chuck Russo. I'd like to turn your attention to our exceptional department chairs and faculty in the audience. Chairs and faculty, would you please stand for me? The scholarship and real-world experience you bring to our classrooms ensures that these graduates have the knowledge and skills to compete in their field of choice. But more than that, your unwavering compassion and dedication to their success is one of the reasons we are celebrating more than 16,000 graduates this year. Don't worry, they're not all walking in this ceremony. Please join me in a round of applause for your faculty. And the final group I would like to introduce to you are the APUS staff who are celebrating with you today. Please step forward from behind the stage or stand, hold up your hand, make yourself known. These individuals represent admissions, advising, financial aid, career services, student affairs, human resources, product management, the registrar's office, marketing, and many other departments from across the university. And every single one of these individuals is focused on your success. Please join me in thanking them. And finally, in honor of Mother's Day weekend, there's another group of individuals we need to acknowledge. To all the mothers, and to the aunts, the sisters, the grandmothers, the guardians, and all the other caring people in our respective communities who step in as needed to give someone a mother's love, we wish you all a happy Mother's Day. To give the President's address, I am pleased to invite President Mr. Nuno Fernandes to the podium. Please join me in welcoming him.
Good morning. It's a special day. We can do better. Good morning. There you go. I want to welcome students, families, faculty, staff, alumni, friends, distinguished guests, board members, active and emeritus, and most importantly, the amazing class of 2024. Congratulations. Today marks a major milestone in your lives, the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. You've pushed through endless hours of studying, late-night cramming, and stressful exams, but you made it, and today, you stand here ready to embark on the next exciting chapter of your lives. Most of you manage competing priorities between family, active deployment, active service, professional lives, and many other constraints. But you persevered, and for that, I congratulate you. As we start our ceremony, I would like to ask you, our graduates, to stand up and remain standing if you are a first-generation college student. Stand up if you are a mother. Stand up if you are a father. Stand up if you are active duty military. Stand up if you are a veteran. Stand up if you are in the military family. Stand up if you are in the public service community. Stand up if you are a working student. Stand up if you are a student from outside of the United States. Now look around to your fellow community of students and the many walks of life that surround us. Welcome all. We are very proud of you. Graduates, please remain standing. And now I'd like to invite spouses, partners, loved ones, parents, children, and friends of the graduates to please rise. Graduates, please turn around to recognize and applaud your dear friends and family members and thank them for the support given to you during your academic journey. Thank you. You may be seated now. Today, we welcome nearly 2,000 graduates and 12,000 guests. We have students graduating from all the 50 states of the United States, six continents, and more than 30 countries around the world. making APUS a truly global university. Today, I would like to speak about the transformation and about the extraordinary opportunities that this particular moment in time is presenting to all of us. But before I start, I want to share that it has been over 20 years since my graduation. And I remember a lot of things about that day. I remember I had a throbbing headache from attending a never-ending party the night before. I remember one of my best friends asked to marry his girlfriend, and so the party continued that night. And I remember a profound sense of excitement about being ready to formally start my professional career. Of all the things I remember, I have zero recollection of what the president said. So, if I can't make my speech memorable, I'll try to make it short. And I'll start with a short story. About 4 years ago, I was invited to a fundraising dinner in Dallas, Texas, that was attended by a very interesting group of influential business people, entrepreneurs, and academic leaders. The dinner was inside a very large and luxurious room with round tables, and each table sat about 10 people. At my table, sitting next to me, there was a very interesting gentleman who was the president of a very large public university, the largest in its state. During dinner, the conversation covered different topics, mostly about COVID, as we were just, quote unquote, kind of returning back to normal. The dinner was a 5-course meal, and as we were finalizing the main course, this gentleman sitting next to me asked a very powerful question to the table. And the question was, if you could travel back in time and choose any relevant moment in the history of humanity, where would you travel to? It's an interesting mental exercise to try and think about choosing just one moment in history that you would like to witness. Someone said that you'd like to go back to the Roman Empire. A lady said she'd like to go and meet Jesus. Another man said they would like to go back to Egypt and watch they building the pyramids. Another lady said the discovery of America, and one man said the Declaration of Independence. Another man said he'd like to meet Alexander the Great, and another person said he'd like to meet Leonardo da Vinci, which I thought was pretty cool. In my case, my first instinct was to say that I would also like to go back to the Roman Empire, just as someone said before. But then, after deeper consideration, my answer was that I would like to be in the time that we are currently living. And I didn't say it to sound different or cool. I said it because I truly believe that we are about to witness the greatest evolution and revolution in the history of humanity. I'm a big believer that technology advancements that we are just starting to witness will impact humanity and humans in unimaginable ways, and will open doors for new job creation, longer life expectation, better quality of life, and additional wealth creation. I'm a big believer that you, our graduates, are embarking on a professional journey that will look significantly different than those who went before you. In 2011, 13 years ago, I came across a study about the speed of transformation. And it was really the first time that I felt truly intrigued by this topic. And this study predicted that by 2023, there would be a computer as smart as a human. Back then, this sounded like science fiction, but that's exactly what happened with ChatGPT and Google Gemini and many others. This study predicted it 13 years ago. This study also predicted that by 2045, humanity will reach singularity, which means that by then, computers will be the smartest species on Earth, and one computer will have several billion times more intellectual capacity than all humans combined. Billions with a B. There are many brilliant minds that support this fascinating theory. Ray Kurzweil, the leading AI strategist at Google, just recently predicted that by 2029, AI will surpass human intelligence, and that by 2045, humans will merge with the AI they've created. And while some of us might not like it, and some of us might have ethical and moral conflicts about these recent developments, it appears highly likely that the course will remain unchanged. And the reason why I'm sharing these potential futuristic facts is because I believe humanity and higher education will change more in the next 15 to 20 years than it did in the past. And while these new horizons raise a lot of complex questions that need to be dealt with, they also open incredible opportunities for professional development and for using the skills and knowledge you have learned during your academic journey. The world is changing rapidly. Today, the largest taxi company in the world, Uber, has no cars. The most valuable photo company, Instagram, sells no cameras. The largest accommodations provider, Airbnb, owns no real estate. And the smartest chat out there, ChatGPT, does not use humans. The world is changing, and you'll be the ones driving many of these changes. So my message to you is to never stop learning, to stay hungry, to embrace change, innovation, critical thinking, and always try to use your incredible talent to positively impact your communities. And while you're doing all of this, always try to have fun and choose a career path that fulfills you. In the famous word of Steve Jobs, stay hungry, stay foolish. I'll be the first to admit that change is very hard. Most people do not like change, and most people want things to stay just the way they are forever. But change really is the only constant in life, and it has been like that since the beginning of civilization. For example, one can think that in some developed countries in about 20 years, only self-driving cars will be allowed inside the cities. And what seemed like science fiction until a few years ago is starting to become a reality. For example, in Phoenix, LA, and San Francisco, the first autonomous taxi companies are already operating. In many cities like my own, in Miami, robots deliver your food when you order Uber Eats. They're still learning and sometimes run into the ankles of people, but that's a story for another day. The idea of only having self-driving cars on the streets might sound crazy to many, but let's try to go back in time 150 years before the first car was invented. And let's think about what most people would feel if someone told them that in 20 years there would be no more horses on the road. Most likely, many would have said that's not possible. But then, the car came along and everything changed. In more recent times, think about what you would have thought 10 years ago if someone told you that you would be able to airdrop photos and videos from one phone to another, or that you could use face recognition to unlock your phone, or that you no longer have to go to Blockbuster to get a DVD and you could watch movies and series all day long without ever leaving the house, or that you could buy an electric car online that is faster than any combustion car and have the car delivered to your house. And once the car is delivered, the car even drives itself to any destination of your liking. Most likely, you would have thought that something that is now common and perfectly possible was impossible just 10 years ago. So, as visionaries and innovators, please don't limit your vision by what is, but always amplify it by what it could be. And at most times, you'll need to do it by yourself, because this is what is going to set you apart from the others. To conclude on this car example about disruptive transformation, Henry Ford famously said something like, if I would have asked people what they wanted, they would have said a faster horse. Everything changes, and change is the only constant in life. And I'm telling this to you today, but about 2,500 years ago, someone much smarter than me already said it. A Greek philosopher named Heraclitus said, there is nothing permanent in life except change. And more recently, another brilliant man, Einstein, said that the measure of intelligence is the ability to change. So as you move along your careers, please remember to always embrace change. Don't fight it, and use it to your favor. If you do this, it's not a guarantee for success, but you will always be a few steps ahead. As humanity, we have the privilege of living in the era of the greatest opportunities in history. And sure, there are many complex problems and conflicts out there, but the world has never been wealthier, has never been so advanced in terms of healthcare, in terms of technology, in terms of education, and the speed of change will only accelerate. As graduates, I invite you to welcome this incredible moment in history with open arms and open minds, so that you become true protagonists of the immense opportunities that are being generated and that will be generated for future generations. At APUS, we are extremely proud of you, and we can't wait to see all that you will achieve. And as you embark on this next chapter, I want to close by reminding you that even though over the last 10 minutes I've been talking about change, whether that might be your job, your location, your house, there is one thing in life that will never change, and that's your family, however you define it. So they are the ones that will always be there for you, and you always need to be there for them. Everything changes except for the love of your family. Congratulations on your graduation, and I'd like to finish with a quote from the movie That Poet Society, which stars Robin Williams as an English professor called John Keating. And this is the most famous sentence of the movie that John told his students, and I'm telling it to you today. Carpe diem, seize the day, make your lives extraordinary. Congratulations, class of 2024, the world is yours.
Thank you, President Fernandes. I am pleased to welcome Class of 2024 graduate John DeStefano, Jr. as your class speaker. John was selected as your speaker today by a committee of peers who believe that his story, experience, personally and professionally, and academically, connects to many of you. John, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Good morning. My fellow graduates of American Military University, class of 2024. Congratulations on reaching this momentous milestone. Standing before you today as the student speaker of this exceptional class, I feel a profound sense of gratitude and pride, as should all of you. Let me begin by thanking the faculty, my fellow students, for their part in my attainment of this lifelong goal. I would especially like to thank my beautiful wife, Tina, I love you, Tina, for her support and understanding through the long nights, busy weekends, and missed social gatherings while I focused on my studies. Without all of you, I would not be standing here today at the end of a 3-year journey that was almost 30 years in the making. If you will allow me to paraphrase an old proverb, I may not have reached this moment quickly, but I did so in good company, which is far more important. The journey to higher education can be daunting, but in the end, it's one of the most rewarding achievements we can attain in life. An achievement that no matter where life may lead, no one can take away from us. Today, we've joined an elite group of individuals who are the burgeoning leaders of tomorrow. However, as exhausting and stressful as it may have been, our work is not finished and we cannot rest on our laurels. Our community should have much higher expectations of us, and we should have much higher expectations of ourselves. Our newly acquired skills and abilities put us in a position to serve others more effectively, and we should be appreciative and respectful of the opportunity. Therefore, I issue this challenge to each of you, and of course to me. Continue this path of higher learning, for in doing so, we will enhance our ability to build a solid foundation for the leaders of tomorrow to take up our mantle. In the words of the Roman philosopher Lucius Seneca the Younger, every new beginning is some other beginning's end. Let me say that again. Every new beginning is some other beginning's end. When we leave here today, remember that reaching the end of this path is simply the beginning of a new phase in our life's journey. As we embark on this new path, it is crucial that we not only take the knowledge that we have gained and put it into practice in both our professional and personal lives, but that we share what we have learned. If we each impart even a small amount of that knowledge onto others, we can change the world. We've all heard that knowledge is power. This sentiment, expressed by many great individuals, such as Francis Bacon and Thomas Jefferson, remains a profound statement even today. These historical figures, and many others, employed knowledge to shape their world. We now have the ability and the responsibility to do the same. In our ever-expanding and globalized society, evolution is both constant and inevitable. And I believe that this long-held truth has undergone an evolution of its own. While we've learned that knowledge is power, shared knowledge is exponentially more powerful. In closing, let me urge you once more to carry on your journey of learning. Throughout history, humans have feverishly sought the answers to the existential questions, what is the meaning of life, and how do we endure beyond our physical limitations? As I wrote this speech and pondered these questions, a moment of epiphany occurred. If we continue to learn and share that knowledge with others through our words and actions, we can realize our true purpose and ultimately achieve immortality. We can live on through the generational knowledge that we help to create and sustain. Now, if we have the courage to take them on, the world is our oyster and the possibilities that lie before us are limitless. I wish you all the best of luck in the future, whatever it holds. And thank you once again for this truly humbling opportunity.
Thank you, John, for sharing your experience with your classmates. What an impressive School of Security and Global Studies set of students we have. I'm sure they're going to take your recommendations to prioritize lifelong learning, and I truly thank you for representing your class. We have a few other impressive individuals that we would like to acknowledge as well. Yesterday, we held an award ceremony to celebrate the academic and service excellence of a few exceptional graduates and faculty. We celebrated our President's Award winners, various leadership and service awards, academic scholar awards, and multiple awards that recognize the impact of our co-curricular programs. If you received one of these awards yesterday, would you please stand to be recognized? I have another group as well. We would like all of our graduates who received Latin honors to please stand. If you earned summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or cum laude designation during your studies, congratulations on achieving this honor. And now I would like to take a moment to recognize, in memoriam, someone who not only played a significant role and left an immeasurable impact on American public university system, but someone who also left an enormous mark over an outstanding 41-year career in the Marine Corps, the late General Alfred M. Gray. General Gray was always where the action was, from his participation in the Hill battles as an enlisted Marine in the latter phases of the Korean War in the early 1950s, to his pioneering work with electronic warfare and its myriad of forms prior to and throughout the long years of Vietnam. This culminated in General Gray being the commanding officer of the Marine units that effected the evacuation of Saigon and Phnom Penh at the end of the conflict in 1975. He spent literally decades deployed in every clime and place, as the Marines' hymn so accurately describes it. Bringing the focus to his contributions and impact to APUS, his affiliation with first AMU and then APUS was no accident. APUS founder Jim Etter was one of the young bucks who, with the General Gray's encouragement, spent most of the 1980s challenging the mindset and operational status quo of the Marine Corps and creating a new way of thinking about, preparing for, and conducting combat operations. The payoff of this decade of institutional self-examination and creativity was the 100-hour land campaign that completed the defeat of Iraq in 1991. Another outcome of the intellectual curiosity General Gray and Jim Etter shared was General Gray lending his professional credibility by agreeing to be the first board chair of American Military University. In total, he served from 1993 through 2021 on 2 of our boards. He was a patriot, a leader, and an exceptional human being, and we will forever be grateful for his enormous contributions to the American public university system. I ask that we please share a round of applause in appreciation for General Gray's lasting legacy at APUS. All right, graduates, are you ready for the fun part? Me too. President Fernandes, upon recommendation of the Board of Trustees and on behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present to you the American Public University System Class of 2024 candidates from the School of Security and Global Studies. Now, graduates, I know your heart rate just spiked. It's okay. As a reminder, we have wonderful staff members who are going to ensure that you are in the right place at the right time. Please remain seated until directed to head to the stage by one of our staff members, and you're going to hand that name card that you should have to the staff member at the top of the ramp. And when your name is read, we are all going to celebrate your accomplishments as you cross this beautiful stage. As you're crossing, please don't forget to shake hands with your dean, who will be all the way over there, and with President Fernandes, who will be closer to me right here. Graduates and guests, I do ask that you please remain in your seats until all the graduates have been recognized, and I promise we have something special planned at the end of this ceremony that you won't want to miss. So with all that said, let's kick this off. Master's degree candidates, you're going to cross the stage first. You're going to be followed by the bachelor's and associate degree candidates. And here we go. I invite our master's degree candidates to please stand and come forward to receive your diploma.
School of Security and Global Studies, master's degree candidates.
Crystal Danielle Feature, Florida, Master of Public Administration.
Jai Barot Nanfang, California, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management and Homeland Security.
Lamar Lincoln Anderson, California, Master of Arts, Homeland Security. Haley Brooke Knight, West Virginia, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Sarah Rucker, West Virginia, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Paul Harris, Nevada, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Marcus Miller, North Carolina, Master of Public Administration.
John Paul Delaire, Florida, Master of Arts, Security Management.
Tosin Anthony Oshisanya, Hawaii, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies.
Amanda Hall, Virginia, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Aurora Page Mills, Texas, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies. Shane Wright, California, Master of Arts, Homeland Security. Ojubukola Majolagbe, Texas, Master of Arts, International Relations and Global Security.
Mark Andre Dorsimus Jr., North Carolina, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Vera Martha Jones, Texas, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management. Albert Kwame Agye, Atlanta, Georgia, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies. Frank Bruno, New Jersey, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management and Homeland Security.
Anthony Deshawn Moore, Tennessee, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice. Cesar Menendez Lozano, Chicago, Illinois, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Megan DeLagle, Georgia, Master of Arts, National Security Studies. Charles Jeffries, South Carolina, Master of Arts, National Security Studies. Clinton Cannon, North Carolina, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice. Ashley Houston, Monroeville, Pennsylvania, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Jonathan Christian, Florida, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Dione Veras, Florida, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice. Donna Maestas, New Mexico, Master of Arts, Security Management. Scott Meyer, District of Columbia, Master of Arts, Military Studies. James Weldon Smith, Arkansas, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Molly Cook Quenda, Michigan, Master of Arts, International Relations and Global Security. Charla L. Carter, Texas, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice.
David Reed, North Carolina, Master of Arts, Legal Studies. Sarah Miranda, Florida, Master of Arts, International Relations and Global Security. Carlos Marroquin, Georgia, Master of Arts, Homeland Security.
Amy Lynn Delgado, Texas, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management. David Kauser, Virginia, Master of Arts, Homeland Security.
Patrick Peen, Jr., New York, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Bert Votner, Louisiana, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies. Efren Lee, Jr., Mississippi, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Stanhope Obina Nwoke, Maryland, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies. Megan Schneider, Ohio, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management. Kevin Anthony Zork, North Carolina, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Chantel Dean, Georgia, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice. Jenny King, New York, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Sean O'Connor, California, Master of Arts, Homeland Security.
Aliu Jallo, Virginia, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Matthew Kane, Connecticut, Master of Public Administration. Jonathan David Feliz, California, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management. Collins Foster, New Orleans, Louisiana, Master of Arts, Homeland Security.
Michael Roy, Pennsylvania, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Lauren Camille Smith, Mississippi, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Melissa Jane Collier, Florida, Master of Arts, Legal Studies.
Lauren Milligan, Georgia, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies. Dragana Sis, Texas, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies.
Famitha Hussein, Pennsylvania, Master of Arts, Homeland Security. Zaneta Cambero, New York City, Master of Arts, Legal Studies. Brittany Chanel Laris, Florida, Master of Arts, Homeland Security. Jimmy Jean, Florida, Master of Arts, Homeland Security. Andrew Baumgartner, New York, Master of Arts, National Security Studies. Angela Brumbaugh, Virginia, Master of Arts, Homeland Security.
Amanda Renee Mendoza, West Virginia, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Laura Aparicio, California, Master of Arts, Homeland Security. Cecilia Castaneda, Washington, Master of Public Administration.
Chelsea Oldfield, Virginia, Master of Arts, Military Studies.
Harry Waldron Oldfield III, Maryland, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Sean Monroe, Michigan, Master of Public Administration.
Marcus Boyd, Virginia, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Brandon Alexander, Virginia, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies.
Julius James Oden, Florida, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Stephanie Danielle Hecton, Texas, Master of Public Policy.
Ebony Sheree Washington, Florida, Master of Public Administration.
Joseph Ackley, Massachusetts, Masters of Art, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Jessica Marie Ray, Ohio, Master of Arts, Security Management. Nadia Thomas, Maryland, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Alexis Taylor Paquette, Louisiana, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Okezie Eza Kanaga, Alabama, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies. Joseph Fisher, Virginia, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Kalechi Gabriel Ukwandu, Georgia, Master of Arts, Homeland Security.
John Leonard, Pennsylvania, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice. Joseph Dominic Errico, Virginia, Master of Arts, National Security Studies. Keith Linville, Virginia, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management. Chris Ellis, Louisiana, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice. Brennan Anderson, Kentucky, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies. Jennifer Sawyer Gore, Virginia, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Adriana Farmer, Texas, Master of Arts, National Security Studies. Sean Lewis, Tennessee, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies.
Jacob C. McFarland, Connecticut, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies.
Anthony Lee Chestnut, North Carolina, Master of Arts, International Relations and Global Security.
Kushbu Patel, Maryland, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies.
Zainab Barrow, Michigan, Master of Arts, International Relations and Global Security.
Greg Posada Veloza, Florida, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies. Dania Suzanne Shirley, Jamaica, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies. Ron Nathaniel Sandell, Florida, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies. Jadale Staten, Missouri, Master of Arts, Legal Studies. Alec Thomas, Ohio, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Delonte J. Gassaway, Washington, D.C., Master of Arts, Homeland Security. Kevin Aguilar, West Virginia, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Jocelyn Handy, North Carolina, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Derek Allen Reinhold, Virginia, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Casey Sparks, Nevada, Master of Arts, National Security Studies.
Gaius Ahmed, Virginia, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice. Anthony Jason, Virginia, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies. Brenna Claire Farrington, New York, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Caitlin Wilkinson, Tennessee, Master of Arts, Legal Studies.
Cody Fulton, Virginia, Master of Arts, Political Science. Joshua Lawrence Carter, Florida, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Damani Isaiah Thomas, St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands, Master of Arts, National Security Studies.
Amanda Finch, Colorado, Master of Public Administration.
Kenneth John Martinez, Colorado, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Elliot Fombang, Alabama, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies.
Angelica Ramos, California, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
David Gilmer, Maryland, Master of Arts, National Security Studies.
Desiree Katrina Stalvey, California, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies.
And Associate of Science in Legal Studies.
Brianna Renee Nolan, Maryland, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Stuart Joseph Marcantel, Virginia, Master of Arts, Homeland Security. Eric Thomas Wilson, Pennsylvania, Master of Arts, Homeland Security. Galen Williams, Virginia, Master of Arts, International Relations and Global Security. Lindsay Purvis, Virginia, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Christopher Daniel Chase, Wisconsin, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management. Dennis William Hatch Jr., Florida, Master of Arts, Homeland Security.
Delora Moore, Georgia, Master of Arts, Homeland Security.
Robert Michael Fitzpatrick, Virginia, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Zachary Ryan Griffin Solano, Texas, Master of Arts, Military Studies.
River George, Michigan, Master of Arts, Homeland Security.
Andrea Mirison, Georgia, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Ronald D. Jones, Virginia, Master of Arts, Homeland Security.
Yeser Mulero Pantoja, Puerto Rico, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Christopher Jennings, Florida, Master of Arts, Military Studies. Bassam Elatab, New Jersey, Master of Public Administration. David Keys, Virginia, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice. Shanoy Gunn, Maryland, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice. Shakila Jabray Bates, Ohio, Master of Arts, Legal Studies.
Aaron Richardson, Maryland, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Johanna Burr, Georgia, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Tashua Aki DeBellet, Maryland, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Emma Shook, Michigan, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Anissa Malik Smith, North Carolina, Master of Arts, Homeland Security.
Tracy Edward Litton, North Carolina, Master of Arts, Military Studies.
Luis Rabia, Oklahoma, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Nicholas Calkins, New York, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management and Homeland Security.
Dunya A. Shaba, California, Master of Arts, International Relations and Global Security.
Kenneth Lutch, North Carolina, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
John Dennis Wanamaker, Virginia, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management and Homeland Security. Sierra Williams, North Carolina, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice. Vanessa Jean Zander, Virginia, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management and Homeland Security.
Bildad Aki Acom, Oklahoma, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies.
Jasenia Ortiz, Puerto Rico, Master of Arts, International Relations and Global Security.
Cameron Battle, North Carolina, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Jared Stevenson, Virginia, Master of Arts, National Security Studies. James Owange Obwogi, Texas, Master of Arts, Political Science.
Brianna Marie Drew, Oklahoma, Master of Public Administration.
Helia Williams, St. Lucia, Master of Arts, Legal Studies. Brandon Walker, North Carolina, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Michael J. Gonzalez, Georgia, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Billy Campos, California, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies. Jen Lisa Knight, Alabama, Master of Public Administration. Victor Calvo, Ireland, Master of Science, Cybersecurity.
Lasina Sana, New York, Master of Arts, International Relations and Global Security.
Elihu Eliel, Maryland, Master of Public Policy.
Natalia Orzechivska, New York, Master of Arts, International Relations and Global Security.
Cheryl Arnita Williams Barksdale, Georgia, Master of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Divine Chukwumwanya Okuchukwu, Texas, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies.
Moise Barbier, Florida, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Dr. Wanda Faye Smith, Tennessee, Master of Legal Studies. Kristen Siegel, Texas, Master of Arts in Homeland Security. Israel Joseph Charles, Trinidad and Tobago, Master of Arts in Emergency and Disaster Management and Homeland Security. Aaron Anthony Badia, Ohio, Master of Public Administration.
Daryl M. David, Maryland, Master of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Anne Catherine Wurentenberger, Iowa, Master of Arts in Homeland Security. Jonathan Heisler, West Virginia, Master of Arts in International Relations and Global Security. Talaine Moss, Virginia, Master of Arts in Homeland Security. Esther Opeyemi Benson, Georgia, Master of Science in Cybersecurity Studies. Luis Baez, Florida, Master of Science in Cybersecurity Studies. Darren Elwood Smith, West Virginia, Master of Arts in Criminal Justice. Kuasi Yao, Maryland, Master of Arts in International Relations and Global Studies. Manisha Simpson, California, Master of Arts in Criminal Justice. Michael Koran, New York, Master of Cybersecurity Studies.
Mohammed F. Hassan, Maryland, Master of Science, Cybersecurity Studies.
David Alexandra Fredericks, Louisiana, Master of Emergency and Disaster Management.
Edward Aduse Poku, Georgia, Master of Arts, International Relations and Global Security.
Emmanuel Bafour Awa, New Jersey, Master in Criminal Justice.
Jennifer Victoria Stephen Harrising, Maryland, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice.
School of Security and Global Studies bachelor's degree candidates.
John Michael D. Stefano, Jr., Arizona, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Lemona Dunlap, Florida, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity.
Preston McKernan, Washington, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Todd McInerney, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Terrell Hughes Sr., Georgia, Bachelor of Arts, Security Management. Ariana Garton, Kansas, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Josephine Barrios Cristales, Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Nikita Green, New York, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Gabrielle Nicole Thomas, New Orleans, Louisiana, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice.
Cass Lenningham, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management. Keith Allen Bone, California, Bachelor of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Kiefer Otto Mock, Maine, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Corey Lightfoot, Pennsylvania, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Asarwadi Sumjay Rigney, Kansas, Bachelor of Arts, International Relations and Global Security.
Andre Douglas, North Carolina, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Addison Nicole Bradbury, West Virginia, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Timothy Frank, North Carolina, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity.
Travis Keith Murray, North Carolina, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Aaron Paul Kozloff, California, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity. Michael Warren Allnor, Kansas, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Adrian Jose Viveros, California, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Jeremy Creekmore, Tennessee, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
George Midgett, New York, Bachelor of Arts, International Relations and Global Security.
Darian Henry, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security. Jacob Branco, Massachusetts, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity. Sonia Darling, California, Bachelor of Science, Legal Studies. Ramon Lopez, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Dominique Robinson, Pennsylvania, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity. Kaylee Salerno, Maine, Bachelor of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management. Marcus Maisonneuve, Florida, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity. Rachel Timian, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Justin Wayne Bumgarner, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Cameron Cole Harrell, Louisiana, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Blair Weaver, Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Melissa Renee Harris, Arizona, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security. Sherry Aklima Hafiz, Texas, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Sergio David Oriana, Delaware, Bachelor of Arts in Homeland Security.
Ryan Paul Anderson, Texas, Bachelor of Arts, Security Management. Andre Edie, Texas, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security. Caitlin Elizabeth Gonzalez, California, Bachelor of Science, Legal Studies.
Clarissa Quinn Turner, Georgia, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice.
Tanasia Allen, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligent Studies.
Dawn Anne Marie Smeichel, Jamaica and Florida, Bachelor of Science, Legal Studies. Reginald Smith, North Carolina, Bachelor of Arts, International Relations and Global Security. Melvin Cornelius Maiden Sr., Kentucky, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Sky Anjane Fortune, California, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligent Studies. Aaron Brown, Texas, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science. Destiny K. Henderson, Texas, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Crystal Lavette Spears, Virginia, Bachelor of Science, Legal Studies.
Manuel Castaneda IV, Texas, Bachelor of Arts, Security Management. Philip Craig, Michigan, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity. Marquise Gordine, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security. Benito K. Abimavi, New York, Bachelor of Arts, Security Management.
Anthony von Gersdorf, the Commonwealth of Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Security Management.
Ian Edelston, Massachusetts, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity. Dantes Zontrell Hayes, Ohio, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Dudley Morant, South Carolina, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Ruth E. Figueroa, New York, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Corinne Reese, Virginia, Bachelor of Science, Fire Science Management.
Denise Curry, Nevada, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Riley Bushman, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Marcus Scott Miller, Virginia, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity.
Jacob Paul Ilenis, Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligent Studies. Otis Hutcherson, South Carolina, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity.
Anna Maria Worley, Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Kristen M. Allen, Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligent Studies.
Brittany Estelle Murray, Missouri, Bachelor of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Cindy Larkin, Maryland, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Diana Lynn Lewis, Pennsylvania, Bachelor of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Lacey Rizzo, Texas, Bachelor of Science, Legal Studies.
Leonte D. Collins, Washington, D.C., Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. James G. Glover, New York, Bachelor of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Damian Northern, Tennessee, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. David Otteson, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Karan Morrison, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management. Shavon Oropeza, Pennsylvania, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Brittany Hall, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Elizabeth McGinnis, Arizona, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Colton Sinyard, Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Quentin Lamar Bonner, Texas, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Corey Luis Edward Zablocki, Colorado, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Bradley Motzer, Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science.
Evan Janik, Michigan, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity. Michael Jamar Graham, Pennsylvania, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Bradley Bayless, Minnesota, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Anthony D. Ivory, Michigan, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Sabrina Oliver, North Carolina, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Lindsay Renee Romero, North Carolina, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity. Carlos Rosa, New York, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Nelson Solis Ramancha, New Jersey, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Alexis Campbell, South Carolina, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Andrew Thomas Moat, Arkansas, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Joseph Cristiano, New York, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security. Kevin Luther, New York, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Brian Ackerman, Pennsylvania, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Elliot Pabon Garcia, North Carolina, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity. Matthew Terrell, California, Bachelor of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Tyler James Ball, Alabama, Bachelor of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management. Farron Harris, Georgia, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science.
D. Murray McClanahan, Tennessee, Bachelor of Science, Fire Science Management.
Caleb Foy, North Carolina, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security. Sudad Alnaib, Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Jose A. Rivera Neris, Puerto Rico, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science.
Jessica Dumas, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Ebwepu Chubweze James, Colorado, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security. Edward Dingle, Arizona, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Stephen Ellers, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science. Carrie Lynn Bell, California, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Tony Langford, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Darren S. Lamb, Tennessee, Bachelor of Arts, International Relations. Luis Anthony Laureano, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Brittany Renee White, Missouri, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Vivian Chiari, Georgia, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Matena Yarnku, Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security. Victoria Singelman, Illinois, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Leland Brian Kidd, Texas, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security. Alan Jefferson, New Jersey, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Richard Diaz, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Amber Cooley, West Virginia, Bachelor of Science, Legal Studies.
Norberto Manrique Jr., Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Aaron Collins, Texas, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Rosalina Tevaga, Hawaii, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science.
Brittany Gamboa, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Tavis Wright, Maryland, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity.
Frank Jeffrey Kemsky, Nevada, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Jaime Parada, Nevada, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security. Bonnie Skalecki, Wisconsin, Bachelor of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management. Sierra Page Stewart, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security. Nicole Robinson, Louisiana, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Laura Jean Cybers, Wisconsin, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security. Antonio Romo, Texas, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Stephen Leet, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Wellingston Alexander Ortega, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, International Relations and Global Security.
Ambrosia Burnaby, Maryland, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity.
Andrew G. Sanidad, Guam, Bachelor of Arts, Security Management. Paige Muldoon, Maine, Bachelor of Arts, International Relations and Global Security.
Brandon Bush, Florida, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity.
Ryan Risden, Washington State, Bachelor of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Jessica Cioce, Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Ricky Phelps, Minnesota, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Sean Bradshaw, Connecticut, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity.
Sean Michael Mulhall, New York, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Wayne M. Thomason, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Micah Watson, Texas, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Brad Blake Bob Jr., Louisiana, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
DeAndrea Pierre, Louisiana, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Anj Togba Ma, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security. Adam Wester, Florida, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity. Alicia Singfield, Georgia, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Jalen Mallard, Pennsylvania, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Zachary D. Robertson, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Lee William Loudermilk, Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Vincent Michael Young, Indiana, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. James Blake Montague, North Carolina, Bachelor of Science, Fire Science Management. Kyle Taylor Weber, Georgia, Bachelor of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management. Brandon Villanueva, Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Louis Sasha McDade, California, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Ida Matthews, New Jersey, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security. Rachel Vega, Illinois, Bachelor of Arts, Emergency and Disaster Management.
Jacob Russell Bertola, Florida, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity. Austin Manuel Ferreira, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Ethan Boucher, Virginia, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity.
Jennifer Rahe, California, Bachelor of Science, Legal Studies.
Danielle Seiler Dodge, Connecticut, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Justin Torres, Connecticut, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Brian L. Clark, Ohio, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science. Giovanni Brown, New York, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Shaquille Adderley, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Patrick McLaughlin, Missouri, Bachelor of Science, Fire Science Management. Tavia Thompson, California, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Gabriela Cazada, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Jason Christensen, Wyoming, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Tyara Jordier Williams, Missouri, Bachelor of Science, Legal Studies. Nicole Sanders, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Jacob Vincent Montoya, California, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Umuhani Hussein Abdullah, Minnesota, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Scotty Mason, Kentucky, Bachelor of Science, Fire Science Management. Kasari Rowe, Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Emmanuel Christopher Walls, Georgia, Bachelor of Arts, Security Management. Edward Xavier Santiago, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Adrian Gaxiola, Rhode Island, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity.
Danny Lee Stubbs, Jr., South Carolina, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Timothy Wilson, Florida, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity.
Andres Jimenez, Texas, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity.
Joseph Wayne Vossler II, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Shelby Lynn Vidrine, Louisiana, Bachelor of Science, Legal Studies. Jonathan Wells, Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Patrick Craig Miller, Alabama, Bachelor of Science, Legal Studies.
Sandra Camilla Hudson, California, Bachelor of Science, Legal Studies. Gary C. Hallowell, Jr., Michigan, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Jessica Vargas, Pennsylvania, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Suad Larry, New York, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Whitney Williams, California, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Jeffrey Edward Zell II, South Carolina, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science.
Thompson Anna Galahe, Omo Ibadan, Bachelor of Science, Legal Studies. Enrique Quintero, California, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Aubrey Sellers, Tennessee, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science.
Christina Dillon, Virginia, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Michael Waters, Missouri, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Dave Durandis, Florida, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity.
James L. Stewart, Jr., Ohio, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Sierra I. Brown, Florida, Bachelor of Arts, Homeland Security.
Sarks Abuz, Illinois, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science. Isabella Hogan, Alabama, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies. Kayla Barnes, New Jersey, Bachelor of Science, Legal Studies.
Lawrence Andrew Palomino, Maryland, Bachelor of Science in Cybersecurity. Lawrence Fox, Washington, D.C., Bachelor of Science in Cybersecurity. Jakar Moore, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts in Security Management. Josie Jonke, Florida, Bachelor of Arts in Intelligence Studies. Manar Flynn, Washington, D.C., Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. James Contrell, Florida, Bachelor of Arts in Homeland Security. Leslie Ann Pont, South Dakota, Bachelor of Arts in Emergency and Disaster Management. Joseph Praw, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Daniel Dean Cabrera, Tennessee, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Trinity Dawn Elise Sterrett, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts in Intelligence Studies. Patrick James Carrick, Michigan, Bachelor of Arts in Homeland Security. Jama Ruth Swirsky, Ohio, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. John Ogutu, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts in Intelligence Studies. Gadiel Wilson, North Carolina, Bachelor of Science in Cybersecurity. Waleed Tontowi, Maryland, Bachelor of Arts in Homeland Security. Stephen Heaton, West Virginia, Bachelor of Arts in Emergency and Disaster Management. Alisa Charlize Martin, North Carolina, Bachelor of Arts in Homeland Security. Thomas Fry Jr., Maryland, Bachelor of Arts in Intelligence Studies.
Jeffrey Hunt, California, Bachelor of Arts, Intelligence Studies.
Matthew Evan Medoff, Nevada, Bachelor of Arts in Homeland Security. Hugo Daniel Rivas, Texas, Bachelor of Arts in Intelligence Studies. Terrence Franklin, Georgia, Bachelor of Science in Cybersecurity. Lizon Lewis, New York, Bachelors of Science in Legal Studies.
School of Security and Global Studies, Associate's Degree Candidates.
Rebecca Krakauer, Maryland, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Mario Karam Jr., New York, Associate of Arts, Counterterrorism Studies. Emma DeFranco, Texas, Associate of Science, Legal Studies.
Evan Murray, New Jersey, Associate of Science, Fire Science. Brandon Tyrell Taylor, Maryland, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Francis Santiago, Illinois, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Jerene Elam Jones, Georgia, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Dominique Javon Jackson, Georgia, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice.
Cassandra Angelique Robinson, Tennessee, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Deidre Joy McKinley, Virginia, Associate of Science, Legal Studies.
Cam Cy Alexandra, Wisconsin, Associate of Arts, Counterterrorism Studies. Rafael Emilio Gomez, North Carolina, Bachelor of Science, Cybersecurity.
School of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, Bachelor Degree Candidates.
Andrew Gray, Virginia, Bachelor of Science, Space Studies. Candace Bryant, North Carolina, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics. Samantha Hill, Maryland, Bachelor of Science, Space Studies.
School of Health Sciences, Bachelor's Degree Candidates.
Jonathan Koto, Maryland, Bachelor of Science in Sports Management.
Dr. Wallace E. Boston, School of Business, Bachelor's Degree Candidates. Shannon Owens, North Carolina, Bachelor of Arts, Management.
Let's get another round of applause for our graduates! All right, it is now time to make this official. Master's degree candidates, please rise. President Fernandes, these candidates have fulfilled all requirements for their respective master's degrees, and it is with great pleasure that I present them to you.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the master's degree with all the privileges and responsibilities therein.
All right, our master's degree graduates can now be seated. Bachelor's degree candidates, please rise. I love that roar. President Fernandes, these candidates have fulfilled all requirements for their respective bachelor's degrees, and it is again with great pleasure that I present them to you.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree with all the privileges and responsibilities therein.
And our bachelor's degree graduates can sit, and let's have our associate degree candidates please rise. President Fernandes, once again, these candidates have fulfilled all requirements for their respective associate degrees, and it is with great pleasure that I present them to you.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the associate's degree with all the privileges and responsibilities therein.
The American Public University System's Board of Trustees, directors, faculty, and staff extend to you our congratulations. We have been privileged to support you in your achievement. Thank you to family and friends of our graduates for the support you've given them and for being part of this celebration. Our alumni community is vast and mighty. We have over 137,000 alumni that span the country and the globe. We're a network of professionals who share the common passion of lifelong learning. And you are now a part of this cadre of impressive individuals who strive to make an impact in their families and in organizations. Collectively, however, is where we realize the most strength. Together, we can impact our communities and our world. We encourage you to engage in your alumni experience. Find ways to give back to the university community. Consider serving as a mentor. Stay connected with the alumni social media pages. Utilize your lifelong access to career services and the Treffry Library, and more. You now belong to the APUS alumni community, and no matter how far your accomplishments take you, we will always be here for you. We aim to be your lifelong education provider, and as we have learned today, continuing your education is a benefit to you and to those who come after you. As I said, we have been privileged to support you in your educational journey thus far, and we wish you only the best in the future. And we encourage you, stay in touch. We love to hear from you.
All right, this is the moment you've all been waiting for, so I'm going to ask all the graduates to please rise. As an outward symbol of your achievement, you may now change your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, please join in a big round of applause for our graduates. Congratulations.